today we're going to talk about the amazing ecosystem that Danielle and Daniel talked about that has been around for the last 10 years. This is an upgrade treadmill. Hundreds of open source projects that you guys consume to build your internal platforms. Once you install them, once you stitch them together to offer the features and the capabilities internally for your customers, internal and external, then the day two comes, and you have to maintain them, which means you are constantly bringing in new capabilities. You have to move to the new version. You have to release new versions of the open source software. You have to adopt them. In this case, Kubernetes releases 3 releases a year. You have to move to the new version. Open source communities are rolling out new capabilities and features 7 to 8 times a year. You have to move to a new version. So the engineers are caught up in this upgrade cycle multiple times a year, which is why this is not a treadmill that makes you fitter. This makes you tired. And what it leads to is time sink, where you want to be shipping features. That's the ideal world. But the reality is you are doing maintenance tasks. You are moving to a new release. And as soon as you spend 3 months upgrading, the next one comes in, and you are, again, doing this maintenance work, which means reading release note, diffing Helm charts, figuring out which CRD is incompatible when you move to a new version of Kubernetes or any of the open source projects. And you guys, the expert engineers, the senior engineers, the engineers who have been, been working with this for a long time, become changelog archaeologists. And you're reading release notes, you're diffing Helm charts, you are looking at hidden dependencies that can potentially break whenever you make any change in infrastructure. And not just that, when you don't upgrade on time, you have, delay hurts you twice, because if you're running on EKS, AKS, or GKE, they charge you 6x for running older versions of Kubernetes, which is $500,000 for every 100 clusters. And if you don't upgrade on time, you are at the risk of getting force upgraded, which is something no one wants. So there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way to maintain and upgrade open source software, not just your databases, not just simple components, but the entire stack, where you no longer have to read tens of pages of changelog and release notes. You no longer have to worry about diffing every single values files or templates or RBACs or CRDs and their dependencies and do this manual research, where you guys who should be shipping features are instead doing this. It should be as simple as clicking a button. How do we make it happen at Chkk? I'm introducing Chkk Upgrade Copilot, which cuts down months of research, planning, prep work that is currently labor-intensive, but that you can offload to Chkk, where it will do all that for you, where you no longer have to spend months of this work. It will generate everything from curated release notes, which are contextualized for your environments, and will tell you exactly how to upgrade your environment, either open source software or clusters. So I'm excited to announce a new capability in our platform, which is upgrade assessments. And we're launching it for free today. Upgrade assessments will allow you to connect your cluster or environment to Chkk, and it will tell you exactly in what sequence you're supposed to upgrade your cluster, what is incompatible, what is end of life, which CRDs are outdated, which CRDs are changing, what CRDs are getting added, which of those custom resources that belong to those CRDs need to be updated as well. It will do all that work for you for free. What's covered? Any application service that's running in the cluster, Chkk will look at that, will tell you what dependencies it has. If it's misconfigured PDBs or removed APIs, Chkk will identify it. If there's any EOL information or if there's compatibility, it will take that into account. Chkk will tell you in exactly what sequence you're supposed to move from one version to the next version for your entire topology and entire stack. It will give you the diffs, which are contextualized to your ISC, either as libsonnet, or Helm, or Customize, or Terraform. It will do all that for you, and it'll give you pre- and post-flight checks for thousands of versions of open source software. So I want to spend next 30 seconds here to invite you all to scan the QR code. There's a wait list to try out the free upgrade assessments. Once you get in the wait list, we'll allow this to you so you can go and try it out for free. No credit card required. If you are platform engineers, this will make your life significantly simpler. It's great to see some of our customers are sitting over here who already use Chkk. Thank you.